All right, let's talk about artificial intelligence, but not as some sci-fi, far-off idea. We're talking about a critical tool for UK businesses right here, right now. The question isn't really if you should adopt AI anymore, it's how fast you can get on board. So let's dive in. So let's just start with a number that should really make you sit up and pay attention. 78%. That is the percentage of organizations that have already brought AI into at least one part of their business. This isn't some trend that's on the horizon. It's a wave that's already crashing on the shore. And the big question for you is, are you riding it or are you about to get left behind? Because you see, 2025 is shaping up to be the critical tipping point. This is the year where AI stops being this cool experimental thing and becomes just essential business infrastructure. The gap between businesses that are using AI and those that aren't, well, it's about to become an absolute chasm. And we're not talking about some small niche market here. The UK's AI market is valued at a staggering £72 billion. I mean, that is a massive economic engine. And the brilliant news, especially for small and medium-sized businesses, is that the tools you need to tap into this momentum have never, ever been more accessible. And here is the absolute crucial link. AI adoption is directly connected to success. A huge 83% of growing small and medium businesses are actively using AI. For businesses that are declining, that number is way, way lower. The takeaway here is crystal clear. AI isn't just a shiny new toy, it is a powerful, powerful driver of business growth. Okay, so we've established the why. That part's pretty clear, right? Now let's get into the what. How can you actually use this technology? It's time to pull back the curtain, demystify AI, and look at the practical toolkit that's available for your business today. Broadly speaking, business AI really falls into two main camps. On one side, you've got generative AI. Just think of this as the creator. It actually generates brand new stuff, text, images, even computer code. Then, on the other side, you have analytical AI. This is the analyst. It sifts through all your existing data to find patterns, make predictions, and give you these incredible insights. So one creates, the other deciphers. Simple as that. So how does this actually look in your day-to-day business? Well, let's take customer service. AI can be a total game changer here. It can handle up to 70% of all your routine inquiries. Think about that. It means your team is freed up to deal with the really complex stuff. You can offer 24/7 support without burning out your staff. And you can instantly understand how your customers actually feel by analyzing their feedback. And what about marketing? Oh, the time savings are just immense. I mean, imagine automating the first drafts for your blog posts and social media, or personalizing every single marketing email that goes out. AI can manage your content schedule and even work in the background to optimize your website to get found on Google. It's literally like having a brand new, tireless member on your marketing team. And let's not forget the engine room of your business, your operations. This is where AI drives some serious efficiency that really hits your bottom line. We're talking about automating tedious document processing, predicting your inventory needs so you never run out of crucial stock, and streamlining the core workflows that your business runs on every single day. Now, I know this all sounds great in theory, but what about the real world? What's actually happening out there? Well, let's look at the concrete proof from UK small and medium businesses that are already seeing some absolutely incredible results. So our first example is a dental practice up in Manchester, and their challenge was a classic one, something any service business will recognize. A really high rate of patient no-shows and just this huge administrative burden on the staff who were just trying to manage the schedule. Their solution was actually elegantly simple. They implemented an AI system to handle all the appointment scheduling, send out automated personalized reminders to patients, and even manage the post-treatment follow-ups. And the impact? It was pretty much immediate. Get this, they saw a 35% reduction in patient no-shows. Just think about that for a second. Over a third of their missed appointments, and all the lost revenue they represent, just gone. And all of this happened while freeing up valuable staff time. Now, just to show you how versatile AI is, let's look at a completely different kind of business, a regional builder's merchant. Their big headache was inaccurate demand forecasting. They were constantly running out of popular items, and that led to lost sales and, of course, really frustrated customers. So they brought in a two-pronged AI solution. First, they used predictive analytics to go through all their sales data, seasonal trends, even local construction projects, to forecast demand way more accurately.
And second, they used a conversational AI to handle that flood of customer questions about stock availability.
And the result? A massive 45% reduction in stockout incidents. I mean, this meant more sales, much happier customers, and a far more efficient operation. This wasn't just a small improvement, it was a total transformation of their core business. Okay, so you've seen the why, you've seen the what, and you've seen the proof. And right about now, you might be thinking, okay, I'm convinced, but how on earth do I actually start? Well, this final part is all about giving you a clear, actionable plan. Here it is, your simple, four-step roadmap. First, you start with assessment and planning. Look for repetitive tasks in your business and check the quality of your data. Then, you move to step 2, pilot selection. Pick one small, high-impact project to start with. Step 3 is absolutely crucial. Train your team. Get them comfortable with the new tools. And finally, once you see those good results, you scale and optimize. Just remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And here's some great news. You do not have to do this alone. The UK government is actively supporting businesses on this journey. There's a £7.4 million fund specifically for AI training for SMEs. Plus, there are grants and loans available to help de-risk your investment and get those first projects off the ground. Of course, it's really important to be realistic about the risks. Let's be smart about this. Things like poor data quality, maybe some resistance from staff or technical complexity can definitely trip you up. But for every single risk, there's a mitigation strategy. Start with a data audit. Invest in training to get your team on board. Partner with experts if you need to. And always maintain human oversight. So what can you do the moment this is over? Here are 4 immediate actions you can take. 1. Conduct a simple AI readiness assessment in your business. 2. Identify just 1 or 2 of those high-impact pilot areas, maybe automating customer FAQs. 3. Research that government funding we just mentioned. And 4. Start educating your team. Small steps today really do lead to big advantages tomorrow. Which really brings us to our final thought. The data is clear. The case studies are compelling. The roadmap is right there. Your competitors are already using AI to get faster, smarter, and more efficient. So the only real question left is, are you ready to join them?